What's up, everybody? This is Forgo, and today we are going to be doing some one-shots using these two gentlemen as support. So even if you just buy these uniforms and you don't even play the character, which honestly I would, they're both going to be extremely good in Shadowland. Bullseye here is going to be freaking amazing in ABX and World Boss, especially when he's transcended. But even in level 60, just buying their uniforms, they're actually going to enable you to do one-shots with the help of some other characters. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if we go into World Boss and we go into Proxima here, do stage 50, make sure there's no cut time here. You can see this first team I got here. Now, Norman's leadership does not work on Carnage. You know, Carnage is not a Dark Avenger ally, so it doesn't work. And with Yelena on the team, so let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see here that Yelena will do her fifth skill when you hit the co-op skill, which gives a nice paralysis, which is pretty cool. And Norman will actually do his all defense down skill. And that thing happens pretty much almost immediately. So with the help of Weapon Hex and Norman's all defense down combined together, you're able to achieve that 100% all defense down. Now, you know what? I have to do some further testing as far as putting a Dark Avenger ally here to see how well they're going to do with this team up, because they'd actually benefit from Norman's leadership. But this is actually pretty damn cool that they actually threw out another one-shot team. Now, it sucks that you got to have Yelena on there because she is a paywall and you can't get her from the Dimension Mission. But if you do have her, this is actually pretty damn cool. So, you know, you always want to have the same strikers as always. You know, Doctor Strange for the time freeze, Weapon X, some damage out surveillance, and make sure there's no cut time. Now, hopefully this will work the first time. I found that you do have to do this. Maybe it's not super consistent. I think other one-shots are a little bit more consistent, but we'll see how this goes. Come on now. I tried this earlier, man. It worked like a champ. Okay. And boom, look at that. Boom. Now, I don't know what all characters the one-shot's going to work with, but you can see it works with Carnage. Freaking amazing. Boom, dead. No problem. So if we go into Black Dwarf here, and we do the same thing, only we're going to use Cable. We're going to have the same exact team up. Make sure there's no cut time as always. The same strikers. Just make sure you have Doctor Strange and Weapon X, and then some damage out to supervillains. We'll try it again. Hopefully my game doesn't freeze up on me. It's been doing that quite a bit actually lately. Okay, we're going to switch to Cable. And boom, look at that. One shot. Yeah, that's nice. And they're not even benefiting from that leadership or the support from Norman because it only applies to Dark Avengers. So it's going to be real interesting. Like if you have Bullseye, Awakened, or if you have maybe some of the other Dark Avenger characters, how this team up would really work, because they would benefit from that leadership and from that support. And currently, I'm not running the Epic Quest, so I'm not going to find out. So here's another team up that you can do. This is pretty damn cool. So if you have Bullseye and you have Gambit, and you can actually get Gambit from the Dimension Missions. Gambit does his all defense down. It starts off at 30%. It says 25%, but it's actually 30%. And Bullseye will actually do his fifth skill, which is all defense down. So both of these characters will do their all defense down, although something to keep in mind is when Bullseye does his fifth skill, the all defense down comes at the end. So you're really just getting the all defense down from Gambit combined with Weapon X. And you can get, I don't know why I went there, and you can get Gambit from the Dimension Mission. If you take a look in here, there he is right there. Unfortunately, you can't get Yelena in here, but you can get Gambit. So those of you, maybe if you don't have Yelena, maybe you could try to get Gambit if you don't already have him for this. Okay, so we're going to go against Proxima again here. Stage 50. And we're going to use Carnage again. Same strikers. Okay, let's do this. Now, this isn't real consistent. This is actually kind of very inconsistent. Sometimes Gambit will come in and do his all defense down before Weapon Hex does. And that can really, you won't be able to get your 100% all defense down if that happens. See, like right there, he came in and did his all defense down before she did. So we weren't able to get it. She needs to apply hers first to set that cap. And then Gambit can fill it up with his all defense down. So we'll try it again. And like I said, this is really inconsistent, but it does work. I know I've tried it earlier and I was able to do it. All right, here we go. Okay, so it didn't work again. Yeah, this is kind of the thing about this team up here. Gambit really wants to get in there super fast, and it's just very inconsistent. It's kind of the thing I don't like about it, but it does work. All right, so let's do this. Hopefully Gambit doesn't do his damn skill before Weapon X does. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. And boom, there we go. There we go. Boom. And see, you can do the one shots. You can do it with this team, but it's just inconsistent. But it does work. It does work. So now, let's go over to Cole. We'll do the same thing like we did with the previous team. And we'll do the same thing and try with Cable. And these aren't the only two characters that you could probably do these one shots with these team ups. I'm not going to go through every single character that you can do it with, but it just shows you that you can do it with multiple different characters. All right, here we go. And boom, look at that. One shot. So two separate teams, even though this one's a bit inconsistent, it still does work. Two different one-shot teams that Netmarble introduced to this game, which is absolutely fantastic. So freaking cool that they did this. So two separate teams. I mean, we could even come in here and go against Ebony. Let me see. Stage 51. No cut time. And let's see here. We could put in, let's see, Bullseye. We could put in Gambit. And then we need a damage dealer. So we'll try Ghost Rider. Let's see here. Change this. There we go. All right, I haven't tried this, so we'll see how this works out. But it should work as long as Gambit doesn't do his all defense down before Weapon Hex. We'll switch to Ghost Rider. And boom, look at that. One shot. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So it works with Ghost Rider too. So I think this is absolutely fantastic. It does suck that you need paywalls to have the team ups with Norman and with Bullseye, but you can get Gambit at least from the Dimension missions, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think that's totally cool that we have two other one-shot teams, and maybe if you have another Dark Avenger, maybe with Norman on the team, with Yelena, you're going to be able to do some pretty cool one-shots because he's going to give this nice, sweet leadership, this 60% increased fall attack, and he's going to give this increase to superhero and supervillains to only Dark Avengers. So that's a pretty massive damn buff on top of having 100% all defense down. So it'll be interesting in the future to see how this works out. So I'm really happy to see this. I mean, I know we're in a bad place in the game, but you know, you guys know that I'm all about these one shots. When I see two teams introduced in one update for one-shots. I think that's pretty cool, even though the game is in a crappy place. So let me know how y'all feeling about the one-shot teams, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.